Hi everyone, it's Stephanie 1111 Witchy Babe, and I'm here with Libra's reading for December. So if you've noticed my other videos, I have changed things up a bit. I've been studying astrology for a while now, and I'm incorporating the transits that are happening for Libra energy as well as tarot, like always. So this reading, we're going to take a look at what's going on in the sky in December for Libra, and then we are going to coincide what comes out message wise, channel wise, all of that good stuff. A reminder, this is a general energy reading. It will not apply to everybody that listens. So if you would like a reading on your personal energy, you can book a private reading with me, and my website's 1111witchybabe.com. And that's how you can get a personal reading done. Otherwise, you have to just take the information that resonates with you, leave anything else behind that doesn't. And the tarot part is always, as always, for all Libra energy. So that's Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, etc. The transits are really going to be applying mainly towards Libra risings, but it all depends on your chart. You know, if you have a Libra Sun in the first house, then it's going to apply to you as well, but it depends. So let's go ahead and jump on into this reading. So what's going on in December, guys? So December is a big month because we have two eclipses. We have a lunar eclipse, we have a solar eclipse. Lunar eclipse in the beginning of the month, solar at the end, and we also have Jupiter changing signs, which only happens once a year, and that is going to be entering into Capricorn. So since Jupiter's entering into Capricorn, it is going to be hitting your fourth house. So what is Jupiter? What is your fourth house? For those of you that don't know. So Jupiter is the planet of expansion, abundance. It's a higher vibrational planet. It's, you know, your spirituality and just kind of good things. It's good luck charm as well. So it's going to be going into Capricorn, and it's going to be hitting your fourth house, and this is going to be sitting there for a good chunk of 2020. Your fourth house is all about your home, your roots, where you come from, your parents. It represents a mother as well. It represents people that are close to you. So, you know, your like adopted family, your friends are really close to you. It represents your stability and how you view it, and your security of your physical home. It represents real estate. So there's a lot of energy in regards to the fourth house. It's at the bottom of your chart. So it's your foundation, and 4 is a number of foundation. So that makes sense, right? So there's going to be a big focus in December and for the rest of 2020 on your roots, where you physically live, your things that are from the past. There's going to be a lot of stuff being dug up from that. So, you know, be prepared to have some shadow work coming up this year, but be prepared for it to start in December. So what could that entail? So as we go on with that fourth house energy for the rest of the month, we also have that solar eclipse happening in the fourth house. And this is going to have Saturn and Pluto. This will also be there, as well as Jupiter. So there's a big opportunity, and more than likely a lot of changes happening to do with your home and your environment, your family, and what the things that are dug deep down inside of you from your past that need to come up and be released, that no longer serve you, or things that you're holding on to, especially with that solar eclipse at the end of the month. So let's just go ahead. Now we have all that. We have we have kind of a not harsh, but intense energy here, with fourth house stuff being kind of blown up, because remember, Jupiter expands everything it touches. So it's going to bring up anything that you have lingering that you need to let go, that's from your childhood especially. So what's your main energy, Libra, for the month of December? 2 of Pentacles. So we are finding balance. You're finding how to balance your physical life out with your spiritual, emotional. All of that needs to be balance needs to come, because there's going to be a lot of work to come, I feel, internally. So if you are focusing too much on your, actual job, if you're focusing too much on finances, if you're focusing not enough on these departments, if whatever is getting too much and whatever is not getting enough attention is going to be coming to the forefront and needing to be adjusted. So finding balance is going, and that's perfect. Libras, you're all about balance. This is a good general energy for you guys to be in, because you are good at it. Let's see. Let's dig into that fourth house stuff, because that's just a huge thing. What's going to be going on change-wise? If you're looking to move, this is going to be a perfect opportunity for that to take place. If you're looking to make big changes within your family, looking maybe to even add in a member to your family, that's going to be good energy to have that take place. If you are looking to, deal with some things within your family, so, heal some things, if you have some issues with your parents or anybody that was your, whoever took care of you growing up, this is going to be a good opportunity to dive into that. And those things are probably going to be coming up whether or not you want them to, because we do have that solar eclipse at the end of the month happening in the 4th house. So let's go ahead and take a look at what should you guys be kind of digging into with this energy. What in regards to your family and your security and where you live, what's going to be happening? The Ace of Wands. So yep, look at this. New beginning. Aces are all new. This is a new inspiration, a new drive, new passion, new energy given to you to help you sort out your foundation and how you want it to look going forward. So what else is going on in the sky? We have Mercury entering into Sagittarius. I'm going to put these guys to the side maybe. Maybe that will be okay. Mercury entering into Sagittarius, and that's going to be hitting your 3rd house. So Mercury is a planet of communication, teaching, learning. It's a bunch of stuff, but it's happening into your 3rd house where it is at home. And so this is going to be a really, really good time to have communications with other people, to go into, if you're wanting to learn something new or if you're wanting to teach something that you are an expert on, it's going to be a good time to start some of that. And we're going to actually dig into that a little bit more because you have Venus entering into your 5th house when it goes into Aquarius in the middle of the month. And the 5th house is the house of pleasure and all other stuff, but it also represents your creativity and it represents self-employment. So this could be a good opportunity, between the 12th, the 10th and the 21st of the month. The whole month really, for you guys to really kind of, if you're a self-employed, to really have communications and to go if you're like teaching something in regards to your self-employment, this is going to be a really good energy to start that. So those of you out there that are thinking about starting courses online, that you're teaching or anything of that nature, that's going to be really, or blogging, writing, books, anything like that. It's going to be really good energy this month to get that started. So let's dive into your career and your financial energy for the month. So what's going on there? Wow. So we have the 8 of Pentacles. So that is good. That's showing you that we have, look at this, we have double Pentacles up so far. So there could be a lot in regards to balancing finances, or there could be some, maybe this is huge move energy for a lot of my viewers. Maybe a lot of you are trying to move. And that's going to be something that's going to be kind of being pushed in December and going into 2020. But in regards to your career and the 8 of Pentacles, this is, building upon what you already know. I think a lot of you are going to have a good opportunity to take your skills and create something on the side. So whether that be a side job or turning a side job into a full-time job, this will be a good opportunity to do that. And in regards to finances, you guys are just continuing the grind, continuing to save is what I'm hearing. Keep saving if you are. What else? The Father of Swords. Yep, you got to just there's something that you guys have already been working towards on a financial realm, and you just got to continue focusing on that and to keep your emotions out of your spending, because I feel like you've found that you spend too much money and it's usually linked to some sort of emotional thing. So keeping your head level. The Father of Swords, doesn't have time for emotions and all that nonsense. They're very analytical and focusing on what needs to get done. So if you have some sort of goal, like you're saving for a house, a deposit, something of that nature, you are going to get there with these cards. You just have to remain focused and don't let your emotions get in the way of that. But you also need to remember to find balance and to enjoy yourself in the process. Not everything has to be so deep as it's going to be presented to you this month and really the whole 2020. And so I'm not don't get all upset I'm saying your 2020 is going to suck. It's not at all. It's a great opportunity for growth. And you have some good energy helping you out as well with that, some different things that are going on. So especially this month with Venus hitting your 5th house, enjoy it. Enjoy the good things. Venus is very happy. That's your chart ruler for Libra risings is Venus. Venus is very happy in the 5th house. This is a great opportunity for relationships, new romance, just having fun, playing the field if that's where you're at your point in your life. Whatever. It also could be a nice indicator for pregnancy if that's something that you are seeking, or if not. So to beware, let's go ahead and take a look since we're talking about relationships. What's going on in your love life, guys? What's going on for December for Libra energy? The Mother of Swords. And the Ten of Pentacles, interesting. Well, normally for relationships, I do like to see some cups, and we're not seeing cups. The Mother of Swords actually stands for single people and people that are very focused on their career. You might be in an energy this month where you kind of just really want to keep focusing on whatever this is, your financial stuff or your job. But you are going to be having some sort of completion coming to you and some sort of foundation coming. So if you're single, you might be meeting somebody that makes you feel very like secure, like it's something that can be seen as a long time thing, but you might also know that, hey, I have some things I have to take care of first. I have a list of things that I want to accomplish before I get really serious and involved with this person. Or maybe you're, meeting somebody or you're dealing with somebody where you guys know you have things you have to work on. Maybe you're both in school, maybe you're starting your careers and you have to focus on that. Maybe you guys are trying to, with all this moving energy, maybe you guys are trying to move in together and live together. Maybe you live like on opposite sides of the country and you know that it's going to take work, it's going to take effort, it's going to take that grind energy, but you're staying focused on it, and you are focused on this fulfillment coming in. And the Ten of Pentacles in regards to relationship is something that's long lasting. It's stable. It's that connection that you guys are in it, good or bad. You fought through all that other pentacles. You made it through the Five of Pentacles. And all that kind of harder energy, and you have this foundation now that you can rely on. So your security and your idea of security is changing dramatically over 2020, but that starts this next month in December. And so I think this could be a start for some people, even though this is not the cards indicating it. It's either a start of something new that leads you to that, or it's a relationship that you're already in that is becoming more firm and you guys are becoming more goal oriented. It's not really necessarily the romance part of relationships. It's the goals. It's we're going to do this, this, and this, and we're going to focus and we're going to grind and we're going to save and build what we want. So that is, it's positive. It's not sometimes, I don't know if you guys will like hearing that. It depends on what your other placements. If you're heavy water and you're a Libra rising, you're going to be like, what about my love and romance? That's there too, but I feel like your main kind of energy this month is going to be on the more, things that need to get done. I can't think of the word. So at the end of the month, remember we have that... Oh, you know what? And I totally skipped over your lunar eclipse. So the lunar eclipse is happening on the 11th and 12th. And this is the full moon. And this is going to be in the sign of Gemini. And it's going to be hitting your 9th house. So this is going to be bringing an illumination on your spiritual side. This is also, this can be, I feel for some people, because it's Gemini energy and it's happening in the 9th house. Some of you guys might be getting access to some of your skills, especially claircognizance. That's just the inner knowing. You might be getting messages, because remember, this is Gemini Mercury energy. You might be getting messages in regards to from the higher realm. So from your higher self, from, whatever information you channel, if you're a part of that, ancestors, however, your perception is of the information coming in, that might be happening for you. So that's something to be aware of. If you have some weird stuff happening around that, the lunar eclipse, don't, let it come, let it illuminate, let you get access to those gifts and those, maybe those gifts are strengthening for some that already have access to them. The other thing that can be happening might be just a little less intense. It could be the resolution of some school stuff could be finishing up. Maybe you have projects or things like that you're finishing up. You could have travel plans that you're making, or travel might be done for you around that time of month. So it's not always super big, but being the 9th house, it is the house of spirituality and kind of the higher realms. So you definitely could be having some downloads come in and information and gifts opening up. And at the end of the month, we have that solar eclipse that's happening in the sign of Capricorn, and that's also going to join your 4th house. And remember, we already talked about that, how this is going to be on the 25th and 26th for my viewers that are witches or practice, have any practices that they like to do around moon cycles. This will be the new moon, and for whatever your new moon rituals are, this is going to be a great opportunity for you to set intentions in regards to what you want your life to be in 2020. And that means in regards to the patterns of your behavior and things that you have picked up on your childhood and how you want your home to be, where you want to be living. resolving family issues, moving past things that you need to let go, and you need to no longer hold on to. So it's a really kind of a deep dive into your psyche and your past. And I would really recommend you guys actually just journaling throughout this month in particular to see what emotions and thoughts and experiences come up, what memories come up, and see where you can release some of the pain that you no longer need to carry on from your childhood. We all of us, like, even if you had a great childhood, something I'm sure along the line happened that was not so great. We all have things that we carry that we need to release. So this is going to be a great opportunity, the 25th to the 26th, in order to do that in a way of a ritual. Okay. So that is, I believe, going to be it in regards to the transits. Let's go ahead and take a look. So we looked at love, we looked at finances and career. Let's go ahead and get any other messages that need to come out. Any advice for Libra energy for December? The Mother of Pentacles. So make sure that you're taking care of yourself this month. Make sure that you, enjoy if you have kids, make sure you enjoy them this month, especially if you have some of this negative energy and things coming up from your own childhood. Like, you don't honor yourself if you're breaking that pattern of behavior. For all the parents out there, like, honor that. Like, you are not only having to parent, which is incredibly hard, but you are also a part of a collective that's woken up, that is here to break generational patterns of behavior when it comes to parenting and with children. And so you're having to break that and parent and live and pay rent and or bills and all of that. So, like, honor that part of you. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Hug your kids a little bit more, or your fur babies, whatever, and set some time aside to enjoy the things that you do enjoy. However you do self-care, make sure that you incorporate that into your month as well. Because again, I think you guys are going to have a lot of difficult energies coming up. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be external events happening. It could just definitely be internal. It could be things brought up because it is the holiday seasons. And so for those of you that celebrate, might be around family. And that can be stressful and annoying. So just hang in there. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. And that's going to be it. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Let me know what's going on with you guys. Thank you so much again if you are a subscriber for coming back. I'm so glad to have you here. And if you're new, welcome. And please hit that subscribe and notifications on button so you can see my readings as they come out. I am hopeful that 2020 allows me to continue to bring content on a regular basis. So if not daily, weekly for sure. So you'll want to make sure notifications are on. And if you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so at my website, 1111witchybabe.com. I hope you guys have a good December, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. And I'll see you next time.